I love this. The aroma is everything, and the juice from the gravy is so beautiful and nice. You should try this out. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Our recipe today is Jamaican Jerk Chicken. You heard it right. I'm cooking some Jamaican Jerk. Yeah, so I've got my ingredients here, but I'll be using the jerk seasoning paste as well, just to make it more accurate, because this is Barrifemme's version. So voilà, mbokk yi tey nag ma isil leen rek Yassa Poulet bu gaaw, waaye bii beneen feemi Yassa la rek ñu mun a yaatal feemi ndax ni ma leen ko waxee jinax day bari pa mënu na em si benn Yassa Poulet rek ñu dem nag si yeneen xeeti Yassa yoo xam ne mu ngi si biir defar benn. Voila guys, these are our ingredients. So we'll be using all these good ingredients and blending it in the blender in order to season our chicken. Muy sun xeetu baax baax yi arsenal yaa ngi nii gànnaay yu ponkali gis ngeen sun thym gaa ngi noonu, coriander baa ngi, laurier, gingembre muy ginger, onions, garlic, spring onion, poivron yi, sun poobar foofu, waaw yëpp si xeeti baax baax. Voila, we've blended everything, guys, and then that's our blended ingredients. You don't want it too juicy, so I didn't end up juicing it in the juicer, just to ensure it has a good smooth consistency. Look at this, guys. I haven't even added the paste and it smells so beautiful. Noooosah Ita GWAAAAAN. Bless up to my jar sister them Aji Fatou Mbaye and the Nyangen family. I'm leen a yekkal nag si jaag bii nii yii tey nag jar Rastafari laa génnee lan ita gwaan lii mujjee gwaan. I just added the jerk seasoning. Like I said, I don't have pimento and nutmeg, so I'm adding a bit of the jerk seasoning. And I haven't got some brown sauce, but because I'm gonna grill this and I don't want it to be very juicy, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil to give it that brown color. I mean, sorry, dark soy sauce. Wow, sun sauce soya bi mom la ñu use ni ñu daan nag di ko si yëngal. Waaw, bii nii nag boo ko amul ni ma leen ko waxee muscada, tuuti muscada nga yokk si ba pare def si sa piment. Waaw, daal nag di ko jox ay yëngal yu baax nii. Yes, guys, it's a gwaan. So our Gambian sister today is going all the way to Jamaica, adding some olive oil, I've already added some black pepper as well. I'm just gonna finally add the Himalayan pink salt, and it's good to go. You can add any stock seasoning of your choice, chicken stock seasoning, sel bu yem. Waaw, ñu def sun sel bu yem ndax ginaar bi bu leen fàtte limon nañ ko ba pare. I've already added a little pinch of salt on the chicken and lemon. So voila, keep mixing it. I want to add more of the paste, spice it up. Look at this, so beautifully. Now I've added some soya sauce. If you have browning sauce, you can add that. If you do not have browning sauce, just add your soya sauce. And then this is the jerk seasoning. Like I said, mokay bo amul bi rek muscada nga see yokka ak piment. Waaw, muy piment bi rek def ko ci, daal di si def nag sa soy sauce. Bo amee bi nag mën nga ko si def muy jack bi. Voila. So everything is done now. I'm going to be stuffing it in the chicken, and you can see I just poke the chicken here and here and a bit in the breast, because we like to stuff the chicken whilst you're eating. You'll have all that juice and seasoning, everything infusing in the chicken nicely. You know, we want it to gwaan, so there we go. Rubbing it all around the chicken. before it gets in the oven. Ooh la la, c'est magnifique, extraordinaire. Look at this, I've stuffed it everywhere. Yes, we like it all jam with spicy and nice. So I'm going to be putting this in the oven now, and I'll tell you what to do with this sauce, so stay tuned for that. Okay then, I'm just gonna put this in the oven now, and voila. Moving on to the gravy, guys. That's our onion here. The gravy, I told you why we call it Yassa, because it's a really rich onion gravy. So we'll be cutting it in these circles, you see, circles, just circles. Voila. So we're going to add some of our seasoning, the jerk, German jerk. I'm gonna add, this is Maggi, so like I said, your stock seasoning of your choice. We're gonna season up this onion. You heard me right, we're gonna season it up, you know. Add some mustard. This is Dijon mustard. We're going to be adding it to the onions, not the chicken. Muy rek ñu add sun safsafali, def sun moutarde. Wow, dal like the def, and that's my dark soya sauce. So like I said, if you have browning sauce, you can use a bit of browning sauce. Precisely 2 tablespoons. So I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of soya sauce seasoning, and I'm gonna be mixing it up. Mix it up nicely. Voila. So we're going to add our onions now. Yeah, we're not leaving anything behind. You don't need a lot of oil, basically. We just need oil enough to saute this gravy. So you keep stirring it. Right, you can see a nice juice rendering from the onion, guys. So this is what we keep stirring it. Just keep stirring it. You don't need to stress about anything. Just keep stirring it. You can see it's all juicy and all the jerk. You can see that the chicken is almost there, and we have some juice on the tray. We don't want to waste all the juice. So what I'm going to do is, I want to recoat the chicken. I'm just going to be putting some of all this juicy juice from the chicken with the seasoning on in this tray where I season the onions, because it doesn't matter. And that's all dried up. Just a minute, I'll show you what to do. Remember the remaining seasoning here. Muy sun marinade bi desoon ak ñeex bi génn ci ginaar bi moom la ñuy jaxasewaat. I'm just gonna add the remaining seasoning here. Yeah, so I'm gonna recoat the chicken, put it in here. Can you see? Gis ngeen ñu daal nag di jëlaat ganaar bi marinate. So that's the last chicken we're gonna coat, just to give you a better look of it. Yeah, just coat it up nicely with all this juice and everything, and put it back in. Peppers I cut, you can see, into this nice shape. This is to make it colorful and nice. That's the carrot there. Gis ngeen sun carrot yi ñu jël ko gratter ko ni. So voila, the carrot and bell peppers. Muy poivron ak sun carrot. Xool leen rek dog yu rafet yi ñu ko dog. You daan like di ko jël ni. So we're going to mix it up. The carrot will give it a sweet flavor and nice, and make it all colored up for the gravy. So I'm just gonna saute this with the onions for 2 minutes ish. Wow, ñaari minutes rek lañ koy jox. Right, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of water, just a little bit. It doesn't hurt. Then to just make sure we have that saucy gravy. Can you see? You can see the onions, and it's got this sauce. So we're going to add the chicken now. Guys, take a minute and just appreciate this chicken. Look at how seasoned it is and nice and beautiful. So we'll be putting it in there. What I do is I don't put all the chicken in the sauce because I don't want it to be all over the sauce, and I'm just gonna be putting 3 of it in and the rest can be eaten like that with the sauce aside. So we'll have the chicken juice in the sauce anyway. Just take the sauce and put it on top of the chicken like this. So this is what we call yassa. Gis ngeen ginaar yi dugaluma yépp ndax damay bañ mu tas. So looloo tax dugaluma yépp. Then we're going to add, I'm going to add a bit of lemon juice to the sauce. Just like 2 to 3 tablespoons. Check the spices. I'm sure all the spice from the chicken will be infusing in the sauce, so you wouldn't need much. Well, mine don't. Yeah, and just leave it to cook on slow heat. Just put the sauce on top of the chicken. Can you see this? Look at this sauce on top of the chicken. Gis ngeen nga safal daal bu fekkee ne sa safal des na waaye fii daal dara xëjatu fi. Lastly, before anything, we're gonna add the Scotch bonnet pepper and just pierce it through with this fork and bone it up. Burn it up. Make sure it's a gwaan. And moving on to the rice, I'm going to be adding a little bit of oil to be going to caramelize 1 onion and bay leaf first. So muy soon this week muy ceeb bu special la leen itul tey. Wow, xam naa loolu nag Chris Cantonese. Voila, we can see that's all caramelized. So I'm going to be adding our main seasoning. That's the seasoning I mixed earlier on. Muy soon marinade direct. Marinade bi ma jikkoon a def moom la ñuy def. So that's the seasoning. If you don't want to add the seasoning, you can just chop some spring onions and peppers and caramelize it with the onion and garlic. So I've just added, that's a pinch of saffron for coloring. If you do not have saffron, you add coloring of your choice, turmeric or yellow coloring. So I've just added that saffron there. So lastly guys, we're going to add some prawns, diced prawns. If you know me, you know I love prawns. Diced prawns, muy crevette yu ndaw yi gis ngeen. Ay crevette yu ndaw nga dok ko dok yu ndaw. Waaw nga dal na di ko jël. Boole ko si rosi bu ndaw bi rek ak nit waruta bari ndax maalo la muy ceeb. So waruta bari lool ba nga xam ne daf la sonal. Okay, so we can add our water now. That's 1.7 liters of water. So we've added the water and it started boiling. We'll just add one spoon of my all-time favorite Himalayan pink salt. Muy sun sel. So la nehe so bu gis la saf safali rek nga def. Then we're going to add our coconut milk. This is the one I'm using. I'll recommend muy sun lait de coco bi. Gis ngeen mom len ci def nak. Can you see? You can see it's all colored and creamy with the coconut milk. Okay, we're gonna add some thyme and let it boil with it nicely. Right guys, so you can see how creamy it is. Once you add the coconut milk, just add the rice. Muy lait coco bi rek boko defé nga dal maybe coco la, so moy coconut milk. I'm just gonna let it to boil a bit and spice up the rice before I cover it. Guys, so we're going to add our pre-cooked vegetables. Gis ngeen sun légumes yi ni dafa ñor ba pare. Mota bu dee ne sa yos ñorul baaralaale ko kon, waaye yi daal yu ñor la ba pare. So dang ko ci def rek ulbatee ko kii bi. malo bi muy ceeb bi. Can you see? Look at how beautiful and colorful this is. Oh, so nice and creamy the rice is. Xoolal ni si xeeti yassa. Oh, xoolal ni magnifique. I love this. The aroma is everything, and the juice from the gravy is so beautiful and nice. You should try this out. It's not complicated. Just follow the instructions and you would get to this. Voila. So we'll turn it off now because we still want the juice. We don't want to use up all the juice. We're all done, guys. Look at how beautiful our plate is. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Hit the notification buttons to get more notification and more yummy recipes. Aji Fatou, acha ñu lekka.